Here at the Bozeman Hospital Labor and Delivery Unit, folks are getting ready to welcome in new life. A sea of resource packets is given to new parents with information on how to handle postpartum changes.
These symptoms and the repercussions of postpartum depression, anxiety, OCD, all these psychosis, all these things can last for years if we don't address them.
Brooke Cadwell is a midwife and psychiatric nurse at Bozeman Health Women's Specialists.
Got a job here as a nurse midwife, and what I found about 2 years into practice is that as a rural community, we really were lacking resources for mental health, and I was consistently having women who were very much struggling with mental health, whether it was just in their daily life or specifically in pregnancy and postpartum.
Mental changes during postpartum is something Cadwell is no stranger to.
So on a personal note, I have 2 children, and I really struggled with postpartum anxiety and postpartum depression. And without the support of the resources here in the hospital and in our community, when you're experiencing it on your own, it really changes your perspective.
Cadwell is thankful to have hospital resources and community support, but for some mothers in rural communities, it may be too late to get help. On Monday, a Byron, Wyoming woman shot her 4 young daughters before turning the gun on herself. This tragedy has raised questions within our local communities regarding postpartum care. Back in 2016, a Bozeman woman shot and killed her husband and their infant before killing herself.
A lot of things changed in our community after that. We got a lot of people involved, and we kind of realized, oh, you know, when we are in a more rural community, or when you have people who aren't necessarily by family or support, one of the biggest things that we need to be focusing on is how do we support our families? How do we support our friends? And it's not something that I think we inherently know how to do, especially when thinking about perinatal and postpartum mood disorders.
Cadwell tells me 1 in 5 women experience postpartum or perinatal mood disorders.
I think 1 in 5 women will talk to their provider about their concerns, but I really feel that it occurs at a much higher incidence than 1 in 5. And so I think it's really important that we recognize how prevalent it is. I think it's really important that we recognize how many women are affected by this.
For more information on resources, visit our website. In Bozeman, Megan Elaine, MTN News.